This is Nicole. Thank you for joining us at A Cherry on Top. This month, our YouTube Hop is all about trying a new product, tool, or a technique that you haven't tried before. Today, I'm playing with We Are Memory Keepers book cover guide tool. I'll be using a crocodile and pretty papers and rubber ones from 49 Market's Moonlit Garden Collection. I started out by cutting 2 pieces of chipboard to 3.5 by 4.5, and the spine is a 1/2 inch by 4.5 inches. You can use any chipboard for this. I used the cinch chipboard, and it was a little thick and hard to cut, but you can use packaging chipboard boxes too, just to save on money. And to begin, I took a piece of paper. This is 49 Market's Serenity collection. I had a different paper and made a mistake with the first binding that I tried, so I had to grab another piece. You'll see 2 different albums that I made. You'll see the first one and the second one, but to begin, you're just going to place the tool at the top left side of the paper, and then you're going to glue those chipboard pieces down. And then the little thin part of the tool will help even out the spine part. And you'll see how this comes along once you get through the video. And I thought after I did the first one, instead of gluing, you could trace around those images and then add a double-sided adhesive instead of gluing, and I think it would probably hold better. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to try it next time. But for this video, I'm only gluing it. The glue I'm using, I think it's Bear brand. It dries really quick, and it's a nice strong glue. So once you have your pieces glued down, you're just going to trace around the tool, and then you're going to cut it out. Okay, so it's real simple. Put the tool at each angle, and that's probably about an inch border that you're drawing around the chipboard pieces. And then I just grab my scissors that I have on hand, and I cut the traced area. And now with the same tool, I like that you can even measure out the angles, and this helps make the folding process easier. So just trace another angle at each end, like you see that I'm doing here. And then once you get all your angles traced, you're going to cut along those lines. I really love this tool. It's really fun, and I love making mini albums, so I was really excited when this tool came out. I still need to do a little practicing with it, but I think I have the hang of it after making 2 of these little albums. And actually what I'm going to use this for, and you'll see, is I have little mini notebooks that I've had. So I'm going to just use those inside the book and carry it in my purse so that I can jot down notes. Okay, so now you're going to need a bone folder. The one I'm using isn't very sturdy, and the paper that I'm using from 49 Market, they make really nice quality paper. It's a little on the thick side, so it's going to be hard to fold that paper down. I should have gotten a stronger bone folder, but this is like the first one that I made. The second one that I made, I used a better bone folder. But you're just going to fold all the ends down, And make sure you fold that crease really well so that there's no pockets when you glue that down. And you will need to, when you glue these ends down, I don't even think it matters what side you start at, top or the sides. It really doesn't matter, because once you glue those down, you're going to add another piece across the middle to cover all that other chipboard, okay? So you're going to hold that down for a little bit to make sure that glue sets in. And it doesn't take that long to set. This is really good glue. It's one of my favorites. Okay. And you'll see that I'm pressing down because that paper is so thick. It takes a little bit of time. And this is why I mentioned earlier, it might be easier to use a double-sided adhesive tape to do that, but it has to be strong so that it holds. Alright, so it's all dry now. Now I'm going to measure a piece to go across the whole length of that. The first time I did this, and as you see, I measured it, and I still cut it wrong. So then I had to grab another piece of paper, but it's okay. I mean, I have plenty of paper. And so then I just eyeballed it. That's a 6x8 paper pad sheet that I used, and it was perfect. I should have just started with that. Then you're going to glue that in there as well. See, it looks so nice. I love it so much. And then you're going to use a bone folder to straighten all the areas out. And then you're going to carefully use a bone folder to make the creases along the spine. And you're going to let it dry a little bit. I used a crocodile to add 2 holes along the spine. The tool, actually, it was just suggested that you punch the holes along the cover of the page, but I didn't do that. I just did a spine because I'm going to feed some string in there so that I can hold my little books, and you'll see what I mean. And then I got this elastic string from Amazon. I'm just going to feed that through 2 times, and then I'm going to tie the middle there, and then just cut off the excess string. These are the little albums I had in my stash that I'm using. And these rubber ones are from 49 & Market Moonlight Garden collection. Oh my god, they're so pretty. And they are so easy to work with. Like, they didn't break. They're very easy to go on. They are absolutely wonderful. And I love rubber ones. So I just cut off some butterflies and just started putting them down. And they layer nicely together. And then just gently rub across it to make sure that none of the rubber one is lifted when you pull the film off. And then they have beautiful sentiments. And I used one of those. It's so fun. I love how this is coming along. Next, I'm using some gems from Pink Fresh Studio. I love the ombre gem that they came out with a few months ago. They are just gorgeous. And this is sort of like a green and blue tone. Then it goes really well with the butterflies. And then I'm OCD-ish, so I didn't want to leave the little book the color it was. So then I just took a double-sided tape and applied it to the pattern paper, and then mounted the journals pages on there, the main page, and cut it out. That way it's not blue and everything looks nice together. And look at that. So pretty. And then I just took another string and wrapped it around there and tied it to keep it together. That was the first one I made, and this is the second one. Thank you for stopping by today.